Hey there, I'm Dan Saavedra from the MergerData team. And if you're watching this video, that means you're looking to get your HubSpot account cleaned up in 14 days or less so that you can finally present accurate numbers to the leadership team without looking incompetent, so that you can stop firefighting data issues and do the strategic work that helps you grow, and so that your sales team finally trusts your CRM and actually uses it. So let's get into the details here. It's going to be a quick video. We're going to rip through everything so you get your information fast. We're going to go over the expected ROI and results, the process, what you get and how the handoff works, pricing and packages, and then the next steps in order to get your HubSpot cleaned up. So let's go over the expected ROI and results that we've pulled together from working in over 100 HubSpot accounts. So typically you're going to see 200 to 500,000 in dormant pipeline revealed just from cleaning up your data and being able to see what's going on. You're going to get a 30 to 50% reduction in properties that have just added up over the years from different users creating things when they shouldn't have. So those are all going to be gone. You're going to get 15 hours saved per salesperson per month because things are organized correctly. Data is clean. It's set up in a way where the sales team wants to use it and sees the numbers accurately that are coming out of it. And you're also going to see 80% plus data accuracy from all the cleanup work we're doing with workflows, with backfills of historical data, with deduplication and all that. And so these are just some client success stories here. You can see after cleanups the types of growth that goes on. So I won't go into the details of each of these. You can look at the document later. You'll have access to it. And so you'll also see videos down here of client testimonials who have worked with us for an extended period of time, just so you can see how it is working with us and what they have to say about that. So how do I know this will work for me? One, your HubSpot account actually has data in it for over a year. It doesn't make sense to clean up something that's not dirty. Two, your company grosses more than 2 million a year in revenue. And the reason for that is so that there's actually a way to leverage your cleaned up HubSpot account and that the investment makes sense. And then last but not least, we're going to do a preliminary look inside of your HubSpot account. Before taking you on, we have to make sure that we're going to actually be able to have an impact when doing this project. And so we make sure of that on our call. So this is the process. It's 3 phases. And at the end, you're getting clean, reliable HubSpot data that you can trust. Step 1 is the audit. And so this takes 1 to 3 days where we are mapping everything out in your account. The properties, the workflows, the records, literally everything you can think about. We are mapping that out in the audit stage right here. Then stage 2 is execute. So if it's a 30-day timeline, which is the standard timeline, you can compress this to 14 or 7 as well. We'll go over that in the pricing and packages. But for the execute stage here, this is where we are doing all the actual work. We're deduplicating records, we're deduplicating workflows and fixing any that have errors in it or are causing errors. We're cleaning up your integrations. We're cleaning up properties. We're cleaning up lists. Everything you can think of, we're doing that in the execute stage right there. And then stage 3 is validate. So these are the last 2 days of the engagement. So this is where we're testing every workflow, report, and integration, making sure that the data is correct now. Then we're giving some training to your team in the form of a documented tool and process. And then we're delivering that full documentation for ongoing maintenance afterwards. So that's it. We rip through the account, we get it done, and we get it right fast. It's in our name for a reason. We're MergerData. We're all about data. That's our background. And so we know how to work with this stuff. Down here, you just have 2 more screenshots of other success cases after the cleanups. And so this is exactly what you get and how the handoff works. You're going to get full data deduplication, property consolidation, workflow audits and fixes, integration health checks and repairs, pipeline cleanup, list cleanup, team training and documentation for sustainability. And then these are the typical results that we went over before. And so I'm not going to go over it in this video, but there are 4 options to clean up your HubSpot account. And so we have that listed in the document if you want to go take a look at the reasons why you would choose one or the other. And so pricing and packages. This pricing is based on HubSpot complexity. So we're going to take a look at your account and see exactly how much data, how many assets there are in it, and then you'll fit into one of these packages. And so there are optional accelerators to make this go from 30 days to 14 days or to 7 days. And we'll go over that as well. Package 1 is the small instance. This is good for small companies that have been on HubSpot for 2 to 3 years. It's based off of this criteria here: less than 10,000 records, less than 200 properties, 1 to 2 pipelines, or less than 5 integrations. Package 2 is medium, and that's 9,500. And this is for companies typically 3 to 5 years on HubSpot and a team of 5 to 15 HubSpot users. And then the HubSpot account has this criteria. And then package 3 is the large instance, and the upfront price for that is $12,000. And that's typically for customers who have been on HubSpot for 5 or more years or have large teams of 15 or more on the tool. And so once again, package 1, $5,000, package 2, $9,500, and then package 3, $1,200. Now, if you want this faster, let's say you're coming up on the end of the quarter or the end of the year, and you need this done quickly, then you can add in an accelerator, so a faster version, which is an additional $5,000, or you can do a 7-day timeline, which we label as insane, because that's an insane turnaround time, and that's an additional $10,000. So if you are a small instance and you want it done in 7 days, then it'll be $15,000 total. So how to estimate your tier? You can follow these directions down here. Just go into your HubSpot account, follow those steps in the document, and then you'll be able to see which instance you fall into. Now, if this sounds like something that you could use and you finally want to fix your HubSpot account, click on the link down here, fill out a quick application, then you'll be able to book a call with our team where we'll go over which tier you fit into, how fast we can turn this around, and all the other details. I'm Dan Saavedra from the MergerData team, and I look forward to working with you.